Hello, BookTube. We're in a different filming position today because I'm gonna go through all of my romance books here. So pretty much, I don't have a romance bookshelf, so that's why I'm not near it. It's pretty much I have all of my romances on an old TV stand that I found on the street. I picked it up and took it home, and it's old and it's wooden, and I love it to death. So pretty much we're going to go through the first where like the TV stand would be just the top surface, and then the shelves at the bottom are just Georgia Haya because I love her to death. And so pretty much what you're going to expect from this bookshelf tour, you're going to see a lot of contemporaries. You're going to see pretty much just historical romance. A lot of Regency, some bodice rippers thrown in there for fun too, and yeah, this is going to be very fun, and I can't wait to show you all of them because I done one a while ago, but it's better if I just show you one of them at a time. And I'm doing this because in next month there's going to be like a library sale near me, and that's where I stock up on my romances, and I'm emotionally and mentally not ready to buy more, but I need more because I never find any step backs or anything secondhand. I'm so unlucky when it comes to romance. I literally don't know why, and I need to mentally get over that, but I refuse to. So anyway, let's get started here. This is going to be a long video. There's literally like 50 books here. I kid you not, the top part, I'm amazed it hasn't caved in yet, but because these books are so small, you can get away with having a lot. So anyway, let's get started with the first stack. I'm going to be reaching over because like it's not that exciting. It literally just stacks of books. We have The Duke Effects by Sophie Jordan, of course. And then we have some Tessa Dare. Now, Tessa Dare's, I've got my massive pile of her in the shelves, but I have 3 emergency Tessa Dares on hand because I need Tessa Dare. I love Tessa Dare. So we have here, we have The Duchess Deal, iconic. We have The Governess Game. We love that one as well. Then we have the Wildfire Wager, which is one of my favorites, and of course it's got the step back here. We love that, iconic. So we have those little mass markets, and then we have like some of these are new, but the Wall Winnipeg and Me. I recently hold this on my channel. I haven't read it probably. Oh my god, it's been years, but this is probably like I've only owned one other sports romance, and that's just I don't know why, but this is still I would say it's my favorite sports romance, but it doesn't scratch the itch. And I need to keep hunting for great sports romances. And then I have, of course, some Barbara Cartland, and you can see her in the back right here looking all royal and rich. But yeah, we've got some Cartlanders too. So I put those stacks there. Then we have some historical Regency romances here. We'll start off with Georgia Haya. I actually have a hardcover. This is my bestie gave us to me for my birthday, and I never see Haya, and she sees her all the time, and I'm so jealous. And yeah, so we have Sarah Bennett's The Pleasure of Duke, iconic. We love that. We have what do we have here? This is who I didn't look at the title. Who Wants to Marry a Duke? Sabrina Jeffries, iconic. We have The Bachelor by Sabrina Jeffries as well. We have I've recently read this one, An Invitation to Sin by Susan Enoch. I've read 2 of their books right now, and look at that setback, iconic. Then we have Julia London's The Book of Scandal here. We open that, iconic. We love those. Sarah Bennett's Led Astray by a Rake. Ooh, we got the back too. We love that here. Then we have more Eloisa James, Duchess in Love. Yeah, we open that. Very nice. Then what's next? We have a novella by Eloisa James. We have A Gentleman Never Tells. Then we have Christina Brighton's A Duke Worth Fighting For. We love that. Then we have Beloved Highlander. We have some is it Sarah Bennett? Yeah, Sarah Bennett. We have Kissing the Bride by Sarah Bennett here, of course. Then we have Project Duchess right here, the iconic book by Sabrina Jeffries. And then we have Undercover Duke, an old library copy by Sabrina Jeffries as well. So I'll whack these on the floor because I don't have room for them on my shelves right now or my bed. But anyway, we have more Sarah Bennett here. We have Lesson in Seduction. Recently found that. We're gonna go next. We're gonna do something wild. We're gonna go to some contemporaries. We have some Jackie Collins over here. We have Lucky, and you can see her on the back here. We have Lucky, and then we have Vendetta's Lucky's Revenge. Now, I'm gonna at some point find pristine hardcovers of Jackie Collins because I always see them. It's like Danielle Steele. You always see nice, pristine hardcovers at op shops and all that, and I want some of those, so I'm gonna keep an eye out. But I do like more of Jackie's standalone stuff. Like I love The Stud and her debut. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, I have these two, and if I see these in hardcover, I'll pick those up and replace them. Then we have an iconic book for me, The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. What do I need to say? We have Bride by Ali Hazelwood as well. I'm excited for Mate when that comes out later this year. We have Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey, probably one of my favorite sports romances. Tessa is getting so wild in her romances. Like, most unhinged stuff happens in here where I'm just like, Tessa's cooking, and sometimes it's not for me, but when it cooks, when we connect, we do. Then we have my massive stack of Emily Henry. I like Emily Henry. I've kept these as they came out, but I pretty much have Beach Read here, You and Me on Vacation, Book Lovers, have Happy Place, and we have Funny Story here. Then a large copy of Great Big Beautiful World. So we have those. I'm just going to put these on the floor because I don't have anywhere else to put them right now. Okay, let's go with Nora Roberts next. I love Nora. She's probably the author that got me into romance. So I do have a nice stack of her here because she's a bit of a comfort read. We have my favorite, The Villa by Nora Roberts. I found this in a hardcover. Oh my god, I'm so happy I found it. Then we have, randomly in here, Danielle Steele's best novel, No Greater Love. You can see her on the back here, of course. No Greater Love is my favorite Danielle Steele. I love, we kind of get along at times. I love when she does historical books. I think she really rocks that. But outside of that, she's never done anything personally for me that I really liked. Then we have The Obsession by Nora Roberts. I love Nora Roberts' standalone thrillers. I love them so much. When they come out, whenever I see them, I pick them up. I love that one. Then we have Shelter in Place, iconic. Then we have two books in her bride wedding something series. I can't remember the name. We have Happily Ever After here, and then we have Visions of White. I don't have the other two in the series because I'm going to see those secondhand, and I haven't yet. And I'm thinking I might bite the bullet and buy an online copy. But then we have one of my favorites, Tribute, of course. We love Tribute. Then we have Identity, of course. Another personal favorite, Whiskey Beach. And then we have a random Julia Quinn book, The Secret Diaries of Miss Miranda Chavez, whatever. So we have those. Now quickly put these on the side. So we're going back to historical books right here. So if I pull these out, hold on. If I take these, let's keep going. So next, we have Susan Enoch's The Rake, iconic. We have, who's next? We have Julie Garwood's Honoured Splendor. We have more Julie Garwood, Rebellious Desire, of course. We have more Garwood, Castles, of course. Jane Feather's Reckless Angel. Yeah, look at that cover. That's so cool. Then we've got Judah McNaught, of course. I've got Whitney, My Love. I haven't read this yet because it's so long, but I will, and I will feel more completed when I do. And then we have some Connie Mason here. We have Lord of the Night. Look at that cover. That's so cool. Then we have Caress and Conquer, and look at that cover. That is so cool, and it's a wraparound too, and so gorgina. And then we have The Spanish Rose by Shirley Busby here, and look at that. And you look at the back too, and it's people fighting, and I don't even know. I haven't read it yet. Then the last stack, and this is pretty much dominated by two authors, but we'll keep going. We have The Flame and the Flower by Kathleen Woodless. One of the most iconic, historic, probably the most, like at the time, the first historical romance in terms of like modern. I'm not explaining it right, but it was really famous when it came out. It sold millions and millions and millions, and it hasn't really held up. It's very of its time, but if you can meet it halfway, it's very entertaining. So we have Kathleen Woodless. We also have The Wolf and the Dove, of course, her Middle Ages romance. We have a season beyond a kiss by Miss Woodless, of course. And if we open that, I'll show you the cover first. We have that, and it opens very lovely here. Then we have A Fire in Heaven by Anne Carter, of course. Very lovely. Then the rest we have is Joanna Lindsay. And we have one of her later works, Let Love Find You, of course. This is very lovely. Then we have That Perfect Someone here. If we open, does this have a setback? It does, so that's the cover. Then we open that. Very lovely. Then we have her debut, Captive Bride. Of course, I read this on my channel a couple months ago. Then we have Secret Fire, of course. Iconic. I don't have the other one that's more famous, but we have Once a Princess. Then we have You Belong to Me. And then ending it off, we have The Pursuit by Joanna Lindsay. So that is all. That's been part one of all my romances. This is gonna take me like literally so long to put back together because I literally just dumped them all over the floor, but that's okay. And yeah, so that's part one. I don't know when we'll do part two because that's going to be a while. But yeah, let me know what you thought of these romance books. Have you read any? And yeah, thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.